right, guys, welcome back. I figured I'd do a walkthrough of this house so you guys can see it. It's about 98% finished. Just a couple little odds and ends that need to be wrapped up. Still, they're building a garage over there still. That has not started yet, but they're putting it on the market without the garage built. But they will be building the garage during the while it's on the market. This is original porch that was all redone because obviously it was all rotted out. But it goes around back here, and then there's actually another 2 sets of doors that go in on either side of the fireplace, which is pretty cool. And then we'll go inside here. So we got a fireplace on this side, another fireplace on this side. They got the power back on, looks like, from yesterday. This is the kitchen. They got a window they left open. Probably should shut that. Built this bench and stuff. Framed in the, did all the raised panels on the fireplace and all that. Put in all the cabinets, all the trim. Did not do the tile work or the flooring here. The flooring went in when I had knee surgery, during knee surgery. So I was not available for that. This room's actually pretty cool. This is like an office. And I got to figure out how to get that wall sconce on. That one's done. That one's got to go on. The owner of the house, his company built that door. It's pretty badass. The door itself was an original door from a firehouse or something like that. And then they had to make brackets and stuff, and they made a frame that fit the opening. That's a safe room. This is kind of just like a little entertainment center area. And then on the office here, off the office, there's a little bathroom. Find the light switch. Oh, that's the fan. But look at the old mirror and stuff. I don't know where they got the sink from and stuff like that. I am not sure. I just come and go on some of these jobs. I don't do everything on them, so I don't know all the fine details of some of this stuff. But here's the back set of steps that go down to the basement. There is a butler's pantry right here, right off of the kitchen. This has another refrigerator, a drawer style microwave. Actually, that might be a convection oven. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. Put all those cabinets in as well. And then we got a big range here. That must be a microwave. Dishwasher's right there. Yeah, that's got to be the microwave. Obviously, I didn't put the appliances in. This is the back mudroom, which can also be used as a laundry room. There is another laundry room upstairs as well, but this has hookup for a washer and dryer here. A little bench here with cubby holes underneath it, and then you got hooks on the wall to hang your coat. I gotta paint that. I spray painted that yesterday with the color they gave me, and that's a little off, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the wall paint and paint it. That right there is to fill dog dishes, water bowls for dog dishes. Here's another bathroom. They got all these switches backwards to me. I think the light should be the first switch and the fan should be the second. He's gonna probably make me change that. Yeah, just another little half bath. So there's 2 half baths on the first floor, 3 full baths on the second floor. We can go down to the basement. This was a disaster in this house when we started ripping this house apart. I mean, it was horrible, but it's definitely been cleaned up. Actually, I gotta paint this today. There's a piece of tape on it. That's gotta be painted dark color. I'll get that done today. Try to get a few things done today, but this is a basement from what, the 1920s or something like that. I mean, you know what's funny is that as old as the house is, the ceilings are really tall. I can reach like 7.5, almost 8 feet and that's a foot above it. That's like 9-foot ceilings in an old house basement, which to me seems really strange. Now, when we tore this house apart, this wall right here, there was a door in here, and this wall was sagging so bad that you could not open the door to this side. They jacked the whole entire house up, and they put new beams and stuff in on this floor and the first floor, I believe it was. And then the second and third floor, they did not have to do anything with. So that's the basement down here, not much going on. There's a junction right here. This is what they were hooking up last night while they had the power off for so long. Apparently they're not done with it yet. But the meter's outside, and then they had a junction in here in the basement, and then it goes up to the first floor fuse panel, and then they put a second fuse panel on the second floor. So let's take this staircase up to the next level. So originally, when this house was built, like I said, I think it was in the 1920s, they did not have electricity in this house yet. Every room, when we tore it apart, there was a gas line next to each door that had, this is looking out of the front yard, that had a gas line next to each door in each room, and it had a gas lantern. So this is the second story. There's 4 bedrooms on this story. There's one here. Just a little bedroom, not huge. Nice little closet in here. I hung all these doors and all that stuff. I did not put the hardware on though. Somebody else did the hardware. Here's upstairs laundry room. Plenty of cabinet room and stuff. Second fuse panel. Nice little area here. You can hang your clothes. Washer and dryer go below there. You got a nice granite top here to fold your clothes on. You could probably even iron on there, I'd imagine so. Here's another bathroom. This is a full bathroom. The glass guys were just here yesterday measuring for the glass for the shower. My son did all the tile work in here. I just had to hang this mirror and stuff yesterday, and the towel bars and all that fancy stuff. Now this closet here, we left the original built-ins that were in here. We just cleaned them all up. But this is original stuff from the house. Never been ripped out or anything. Now this part of the house on this floor was the butler's quarters. This was actually a kitchen when we started here. So they lived, there was a door right here. This wall right here was blocked off with a doorway, and they lived in these quarters right here. So they had a door here that locked. They had a bathroom right there. They had their kitchen right here, and then they had their bedroom right here. And that's all they had. That's where they lived. I don't think anybody lived in this house full time. I believe the original owners of this house lived about an hour from here. But back in the 20s and 30s, an hour away was quite a bit. You know what I mean? You had to, that was quite a travel back then, I'd imagine. So this closet right here, when we ripped the house out originally, this had a mop sink in here. So they would, you know, the cleaning people, I don't know, the servants or whoever they were. I don't know what it was. But anyways, they had a mop sink right here, and that's where they would fill up their mop buckets and stuff to mop the house. So here's another bathroom, another full bathroom. Just hung all this stuff up yesterday as well. My son tiled this one as well. He did not tile the master bathroom. The owner actually did that room. Got another bedroom over here to the left. Now this room originally was not here when the house was first built. Then somebody in the maybe 60s, 70s turned this into a bedroom. This originally was open. This wall wasn't here, and this wall wasn't here, and this railing was on this side as well, and that was just like an open seating area at one point. but they left it a bedroom because it's a 5-bedroom house now. It would have been pretty cool looking to see it as a seating area. Me personally, that's what I think, but not my decision. Another nice little closet here. Oh, we got some touch-ups there to do. This is just minor stuff that you got to do, you know, once you've finished your project up. The project's up, you got to walk around and touch up a bunch of stuff. All these chandeliers came from, I don't know where he got them all from. I think he bought a warehouse out of a lighting warehouse or something. So this is the master bedroom. We got a fireplace. We have an outdoor porch that's screened in. Okay, so you can sit out here in the morning. Look out here, it's mostly all woods. You can see one house right there. But for the most part, that's going to be a fire pit area. They just poured the concrete for that. And then you have another set of double doors here. You can go back in. Got a plug out here, which looks like there's no plug in there. You got to put a plug in there still. Shut these doors real quick. These are original doors, actually, to the house. Original hardware and everything from when it was originally built. Trying to save as much stuff as you can, but the house was really trashed from the 3rd floor. Literally, the roof was missing, and it was raining inside the house every time it rained. That's how bad it was here. Where the hell is the lights at? Here they are. So this is I guess this would be considered the guy's closet. And then this is the woman's closet. Nice big storage, nice set of drawers. I put all these cabinets in, all the baseboards in and all that stuff. I did not do the shelving between the cabinets or these ones or the mirror. Somebody else did all that stuff. But yeah, that's the master closet's chandelier in the master closet. This, I think, this is set up for like a lady to put like a vanity here, one of those little vanities that you sit at to put your makeup on, a mirror hanging on the wall right there. I think that's what they were kind of planning on. Here's the master bathroom. Still got to make a handle for this door. You buy a door and it doesn't come with a handle. I just hung these mirrors yesterday. They literally just came yesterday. So I put those up yesterday. It's kind of like a standalone bathtub. It is against the wall, but you know, all your plumbing's coming out of the ground here. Once again, you got another window. You can look out into the woods. Nice big walk-in shower. They measured for the glass. Obviously it's not done yet. And the electricity is still dimming when the air conditioner units go on. And the electricians were talking about that yesterday. Apparently they have not figured out why it's doing that. It's probably not. I know that they were discussing something about a ground wire. So I don't know if this house needs a new grounding rod outside or what, but I'm not sure. I just heard them talking about it when they were hooking up the main service. So here's another bedroom, another fireplace. Because originally this house was heated with fireplaces only because they didn't have, they had a boiler in the basement. So they did have registers in here at one point, but maybe not in the bedroom. Yeah, I don't think the bedrooms had registers. I think it was just in like main areas and in the bathroom and stuff. But I believe every bedroom just used a fireplace to heat. So here's the main staircase coming up from the living room downstairs. And now we're gonna go up to the 3rd floor. And this originally, we don't really know what it was originally, but now it's like a living room, bedroom, and a full bath. And the other furnace and air conditioner is up here. So we have bathroom right here. Every one, the fan is first. I don't understand that. I don't know why the electricians did that. My son tiled this bathroom. So we did that. This kind of a crazy looking floor here. Once again, did all the trim and everything in here. So this would be like another living room up here. It's actually pretty spacious, believe it or not. But when he bought this house, you could stand up here and look at the sky. When it rained outside, it rained in the house. So this is another bedroom up here. Another real nice closet in here. It's actually pretty big. I don't know why they didn't put a light in here yet. I think there's a wire for it. They just haven't done it yet. Oh, look at this. They put the switch behind the door. That needs to get changed. You know, it's just sometimes, you know, things in the planning gets a little messed up, but that's what you do at the end of a job. You go around and you fix the things that were screwed up. In here is the other air conditioning and heating. And we put this insulated blanket in here that's magnetic. So it keeps the heat out in the summer and the cold out in the winter. But this is all the other air conditioning unit for the, I believe this does, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is second story and third story. And then the one on the main floor only does the main floor. I don't know why they left the light on to turn that off. I believe they were here today doing pictures. The owner, they made all these benches and everything. This is old bleacher wood from schools, stadiums and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom house, about 5,000 square feet. Turned out real nice. Gotta adjust this door. Oh, latch is decent. I remember ripping all these ceilings out and everything. Oh God, it was bad. Bad, bad, bad. But everything went down to the studs. All new electric, all new plumbing, all new floors, all new drywall, insulation, every bit of trim except for a few things that we saved. You know, heating and air conditioning is all brand new. Everything's running this, I don't know if they call it a high flow system or what they call it, but it's just these little pipes, and that's all the vents are in each room. Just those little guys. That's all it needs. But that's pretty much it, guys. I figured I'd show you this thing. I'm gonna wrap up a few things over here today that I gotta get done, and I am leaving here. But let me know what you guys think. I think it turned out pretty damn sweet. Curious to see if it'll be a hard sale or not. Who knows? I mean, it's a big, big house. A lot to take care of. Let's go down this front set of steps here back into the living room. This is kind of like a living room, dining room. Now, the owner, his shop also built a table that's gonna go where this bench is, but he's not sure if he's gonna bring it here or not. He's debating if he's gonna sell it with the house or not, or if somebody wants one for here, they can. But when I built this, I built it as a storage bench, so it's got these 2 compartments under here. So there's plenty of storage underneath there as well. But that's it, guys. So I will be working on the, I'm gonna shut this window before I forget. That's been open all night. Electricians opened it yesterday. I'm gonna be working on the artwork on the space encounters tonight, and I'll probably do a little update video on that. And that's pretty much about it, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.